Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. Don't watch this review! It's a trap! Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and we are back here again with another amazing, out of this world, in a galaxy far, far away review starring The Mandalorian. Yes, we have this guy right here. And man, oh man, get it? Mandalorian. Man, oh man. Let me tell you something about this figure, guys, that you probably already know. I remember going to GameStop and walking by this figure. He was, what do you call it, a peg warmer or a shelf warmer, whatever you want to call it. Nobody was picking him up. This was like maybe like 3-4 months ago. Mandalorian TV show came out, and this sucker was off the shelf quicker than you could say Star Wars. And he's pretty much sold out everywhere. I mean, you can't find him anywhere, guys. So if you guys happen to pick this guy up and get him when he first came out, then you are some lucky sons of bitches. He's not going to be out. Well, if you search the deep, dark depths of the internet, you probably can find him, but you'll probably find him for like 50, 60 bucks. But he won't be available until I think February or March of next year, which is crazy, guys. I think Baby Yoda pretty much solidified the Mandalorian TV show. I think it was all up to Baby Yoda. And wait till Black Series drops that Baby Yoda. I don't even know how the hell they're gonna do that, man. What are they going to do? Have like a little Baby Yoda, like this small, selling us a little Baby Yoda for 20, 30 bucks, man? I can already picture toy reviewers like reviewing this Baby Yoda. Well, his arms go up like this, and his arms go up like that. His ears move, his head swivels, and they're like holding Baby Yoda in the palm of his hand. So unless they make Baby Yoda like 3-4 inch Baby Yoda, which I have no idea how the hell they're going to do that. My best advice for them to release a Baby Yoda in Black Series is releasing the Mandalorian figure, because he's always changing up his armor, and just give him a Baby Yoda. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. So you've heard what I've said. You've heard my views on the Mandalorian. This guy right here, he's come out in like 3 different releases, guys. So here is the number 94 Mandalorian, your typical Black Series box. And then he came out in a white box. And then he came out as a carbonized figure as well. I don't know any of the differences, guys. If you know the differences between those figures, let me know, because I have no freaking idea, guys. And, oh yeah, if you guys want to see my other armored review, there's Spider-Man right there, Armored Spider-Man. Please check that out. That was my last review I did, so we went from one armored figure to another. So, let's pop this figure out, and oh yeah. We're going to do some comparisons towards the end of the video with other Star Wars figures, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's pop out this Mandalorian. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I forgot the fuck I was going to say. He comes with a pistol that is removable right here, but I think I might leave it in the pouch, because I really want to, well, being that we have it out, I mean, he doesn't really hold it all that well. I know this because I've already tested it out, and I don't stand corrected, because he actually holds it very well now. But I don't really like him in this pistol, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to leave it in his, for all my Star Wars nerds out there, his blaster. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So let's put his blaster into his holster, into his blaster holster. Peg that in, and here is his weapon. Before we take a look at his articulation and take a look at how he looks, here is his weapon, which is really, really, really awesome. There is a way for him to hold it, but it's just so freaking awkward. I don't know, man. I mean, he can hold it, but he does have a peg right here, which it can peg onto the back of this figure. It doesn't really peg in all that well. If you're wondering how the hell do I know this, is because I actually just did a review of this figure, and then for some reason it wasn't uploading, so I had to do a whole bunch of other shit, and then now I'm re-reviewing this figure. So I actually already recorded the review of this figure, and then I had to delete that son of a bitch because, well, numerous reasons. I don't want to go into detail. But yeah, I had to delete that and then re-record this video, which I'm doing right now, and hopefully it uploads. Okay, guys, so before we do some comparisons, oh yeah, you know I'm going to do a Boba Fett comparison, and this gun is not staying on here, you son of a biscuit. Yeah, we're going to do some Boba Fett comparisons because, as you all know, he looks like Boba Fett. You want to see the comparisons. Of course, you guys already have seen maybe a review of this. But before we do all that, I'm going to find him another blaster, a bigger blaster, and then we'll do some other comparisons. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, we are back, and so we're going to have a little bit of fun here because you probably have already seen this review, but instead of finding him a blaster, which I did find, I just want to see how some regular, everyday weapons look in this guy's hands. So I found him a shotgun right here. I just want to see how the Mandalorian looks with a shotgun, guys. Dude, he looks like a freaking cowboy, man. Well, actually, cowboys, they had shotguns back in the day. But this is how the Mandalorian, and it actually goes really well because it matches with the silver, the gunmetal, and then the brown. So actually, it goes really, really well, man. I wonder if that was a conscious decision for the creator of this guy. Give him like the brown for the shotgun and the silver gun shimmer to his wardrobe, you know what I mean? And I do like the helmet as well. The shotgun actually goes pretty well with the Mandalorian figure. And the figure overall, I love the silver helmet, and then it has like the tarnished look on it, copper look, browns, the grays, whatever the fuck this color is. And I just like the overall detail. It's dull colors. It's typical Star Wars colors, man, that they are accustomed to using. You know, Star Wars, they always use like really, really dull colors. I think only in the prequels did they use like really, really colorful wardrobes. You know, like Padme had some colorful wardrobes. That, I definitely would love to see some of that, you know, in Black Series, man, with Padme wearing some of those wardrobes. But anyways, back to the figure at hand. Yeah, the browns, dark browns, the light browns. I think this is kind of like a beige. I don't know what color this is. Maybe like a dark beige, gray, blue triangles right there. I don't know what that means. If you guys know what that means. He also has a blue right here on his shoulder pad. His arms do extend out that much. The shoulder pads don't get in the way. He does have okay articulation. He has a ball joint torso, and he has double jointed legs, knees. Look at that. And this rubber cape, which I don't really care too much for because I'm so used to the Boba Fett cloth cape. So let's give him another weapon. So let's break out an axe. Let's give the Mandalorian an axe just for the hell of it, man. So yeah, he looks good, man. It's amazing how well he looks with this axe, dude. If it was brown, it probably would go very, very well. But then again, he kind of looks like a firefighter dressed up as the Mandalorian. Dude. Or a serial killer. I'm here. I'm a bounty hunter. I don't use my blaster. I'm gonna chop you in half, you motherfucker. Okay, so let's... I'm guessing this is a Star Wars blaster. It looks like a Star Wars blaster. So let's put this blaster in his hand because I think this is the one that's going to look the best in his hand. And yeah, I'm right. I think that one might belong to Han Solo. I'm not 100% sure, but he looks really good with this blaster. Okay, guys, let's do some comparisons. The comparison that you probably were looking for, one of my favorite figures in my entire collection, we have Boba Fett, and they stand about the same height. And if you're wondering, did they use the same parts, because Hasbro is known for repaints, and the answer to that is no. The helmet is completely different. The design, the armor, everything is completely different with this figure. I'm looking at this right here. And yeah, everything is different. The armor, the look, the design, the pouches. Everything is pretty much different, guys. But this Boba Fett is just on a whole nother level, man. Really, really nice, guys. One of my favorite figures in my entire collection. Love this Boba Fett. And the gentleman that you saw at the beginning of the video, my dinner from last night, this fish stick. Oh, I'm sorry, General Akbar. Here is how Admiral Akbar, Admiral Akbar. So this is how they measure up. Dude. So there's Akbar, and then we have one of the Gamorrean guards next to the Mandalorian. I would love to see... Let me bring my camera down just a little bit, guys. I would love to see a Gamorrean guard in the Mandalorian. Did they have a Gamorrean guard? I'm not for sure. I can't remember. But this is how they measure up, guys. Love it, love it. All right, man, let me give you my measurement of this Mandalorian figure. I'm going to rate him, let you know if he's worth the pickup. If you guys have already seen a review of this video and you're sitting through this review, then you guys are pretty awesome. And this Mandalorian sucks at standing up, but guess what? That's why I have that back there. The backboard. That's why I use this backboard to stand up my figures that can't be stood up. All right, the Mandalorian stands just at 6 inches tall. All right, guys, so let me give you my rating of this Mandalorian. I like him. I definitely do like him. If you guys don't have this guy in your collection, you definitely should pick him up because he's really awesome, man. You know, now I just need Jango Fett and to complete the Mandalorians, I guess. Would Boba Fett be a Mandalorian? That's a good question. If you guys know, let me know. And actually, I think there's a couple more. There's Zori Bliss, and then there's another female Mandalorian as well. If you guys know, let me know. I can't remember her name. But yeah, there's a lot of Mandalorians out there, man. I think Boba Fett is a Mandalorian. If that's a name, let me know. I'm not for sure. Or if that's just this guy's name, let me know. To all my Star Wars geeks out there, I pose that question to you. See if you can answer it. Alright, guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I'm going to be very, very generous. I'm going to give this guy a solid 7. I really, really like this Mandalorian. He's a really, really cool, awesome figure. I definitely do recommend him if you are a Star Wars fan, or if you're just a fan of the Mandalorian in general. Yeah, you definitely should pick this guy up. Alright, guys, so we'll go ahead and leave it at that. Tell me what you guys think of this Mandalorian. Do you like him? Are you going to pick him up? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and guess what? I'll catch you guys in the next review. Bye!